You are listening to Party Nerds Weekly.
What's going on, gang?
Yeah.
We're here. I'm pretty sure he's going to jump in later. I'm here. Phil Hayes here. Ralph is here. Welcome, everybody, back to the Party Nerds Web Show. Okay, as you can see by our question above, for everybody out there, we put a question out there for social media based on the big first week for Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. Should there be more anime in theaters? So, question that basically we put out there to everybody out there. We'll see exactly what those comments can be. But of course, to get into that, we of course have a little bit of news to talk about. One being the fact that the Emmys were yesterday. Nothing on that side is usually comic book related, but as far as a limited series, the Penguin, of course, racked up 8 wins, including that's right, including a well-deserved Emmy for lead actress in a limited series to Kristen Milotti, which I felt like she deserved that shit. I mean, I was kind of upset that Colin Farrell didn't get his. I think he lost his to like a 15-year-old boy from that Netflix show Adolescence.
Apparently, it's a very good show.
What's up, Everett? Which is a good show. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, like there was a Peacemaker episode 4, which I felt like didn't necessarily, and I guess when Haas gets on here, he'll talk about that as well, because I felt like we were getting to like some more reveals, and we hadn't. I felt like they kind of like held back, like it was like, you know what, we're not going to give that up just yet. Maybe in episode 5, episode 6, we'll give you like a couple more reveals. So as we're in this, what's up, Biggs? As we're in this dimension that Peacemaker's in, we're starting to learn a little bit more and more about it. So that's kind of like a big thing as far as like what's exactly made this week's episode more of a shrug than a slam dunk on previous weeks.
Wait, we live? We are live. Hold on. I'm tripping.
Oh, here we go. Hold on, are we live?
No.
So
whoopsie doo.
Just we figured you was just going to come in.
Yeah.
But what we were talking about, we talked about Christine Milotti getting a lead actress in a limited series for the Penguin, which was well deserved. Kind of upset that Colin didn't get his Emmy, although he did get a Golden Globe, which was fine. We were also talking about the fact that what was it? Peacemaker episode 4 didn't reveal much.
What up, Mark?
But still, Mark, what's up, man? Yeah, we didn't learn a lot more about this dimension than I felt like we were going to get a reveal like right now, but I feel like they're holding back. We might get a little bit more in episode 5, episode 6 of Peacemaker. That obviously, look, I understand filler shows. I know a lot of people don't like filler shows. I felt like episode 4 might have been one, but I feel like we're learning more.
Yeah, not might. Definitely the filler episode.
Yeah.
Now that episode was not a 10 out of 10.
No.
It was it's the setup, because I feel like the next episode is going to take us.
I feel like that's going to be the one. So
yeah.
I thought it was going to be this, and obviously I was kind of disheartened that I was like, okay, this is kind of holding us back a little bit. You know, with now we're learning like 35 years in the past. We're learning like as a flashback sequence that Augie and his 2 sons hunting in the woods discover an alien, which is the reason that they're given this quantum unfolding chamber that gives them the access to this pocket dimension. So that was kind of like the reveal. That was it. It was like, how did Augie come in possession of this fucking closet that he can go into different dimensions with? And how can that basically unfold in these next couple episodes? That's what I felt. You know, his familiar trauma plays much of the part of the week beyond the opening. But rather than that, we cut to the team of the Argus agents. What was it? what's my man's name? Big dude, Autonomo or whatever his name is, and what's her name? Sasha. So like en route to like Chris's house,
Mm-hmm.
and they lack any sort of like definition. But most of Argus they save for what's his name? Langston, Tim Meadows, my man from SNL. He's funny as shit.
He's hysterical. His character is hysterical.
Like they almost
Wait,
killed.
hold up, dog. Hold on.
They almost killed tits. I'm
Bro,
like,
that bird blindness thing that he has.
that shit. I don't know who came. Yo, whoever was in the writers' room, whoever came up with that was on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Bird blindness and you almost killed titties is top 2 in this show. Like, I don't know why he's in this show. He's just comic relief, but that shit is working.
I think he's perfectly placed where he needs to be because, for quite honestly, show's great, but his dynamic of just off-brand comedy is doing it for me. It's doing it for me.
Word. But outside of Peacemaker, which I know, which I hope, now that we've gotten the flashback sequence out of the way, and we get to get a little bit more into this dimension, that I feel that episode 5 might be onto some shit. I didn't see the trailer for it, so I'm not too sure if there is going to be a reveal. Did anybody see? He said, the Mark said, that duck attacked us. That was an easy. Fucking bird blindness.
That's not a real thing.
Bro, like you told me it was a duck. Like what?
Nobody said it was a fucking duck. But the biggest news that I felt like for this week, because of, not to say it was like a slow week, but the biggest thing now is that Demon Slayer, an anime, Infinity Castle, debuted domestically with a massive $70 million,
Bruh.
smashing opening weekend records for anime. So this is the thing. This is a whole string of things. Speaking of flashbacks, how about that Demon Slayer? Yo, look, you're looking at somebody that does not watch anime.
You're looking at somebody who was there.
He does. Ralphie does. Now, Ralphie, I'll give you the floor because I want to have your. I mean, shit, it's been out a week, so
Yeah.
If for people that haven't seen it, you can give your spoiler breakdown.
Yeah, basically, this is gonna be spoiler filled. So if you're here, you might as well cover your ears, cover your eyes. I don't know, whatever you need to do
All off.
Do whatever. Because as far as I'm concerned, there's been a lot of movies that I critique, and I said this to Haas, I said it on a post as well too. I even said this to Dre. There's a lot of movies that I've critiqued. There's a lot of movies I've critiqued kind of crazy. You guys all know. This movie was a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. And how many times did you watch it?
I only needed to see it once.
Hold the phone.
10.
You've always said that you needed to get a better perspective of the film by watching it twice.
10 out of 10. James, I don't think you understand the level.
I watched it. I watched it. It was great.
10 out of 10. So in case those who don't know, this has been leading up into where the core has basically been going after Musen. He kills off the core, and basically the Demon Slayer core gets sent into the Infinity Castle. Now, what is the Infinity Castle? It is Michael Jackson's lair. It is an infinite amount of floors infested with nothing but demons. And not only just different demons, but the upper level demons, basically. But this movie in particular pays attention to one particular demon, which, if you recalled back in it was the Mugen Train arc or the movie, it was basically Rengoku and I think it was upper rank 3 basically that he went against. And if you remember that movie, the movie was sad, right? The movie was sad. Rengoku gets killed by this demon, and you're just sitting there kind of like confused, like, holy shit, I need my fade back. Well, the fade gets run back. But this movie does such a great job at making you not want to continue to hate somebody. This movie kind of did it because you hated him. You hated him. You never seen him for seasons on seasons. You knew he was in the background, whatever the case may be. But finally, when it came to prime time, you can't hate the man. Let alone you start to feel sorry for the man. And this is where I've expressed numerous times that I need my movie. I need it next. Don't you just think this is done, because we're not getting a movie until 2027. Just by the way, just so you understand that. Demon Slayer did such of an amazing job at giving a backstory to the demon that I fucking hated and made me sympathize. And this is, hold on a second. What did I pause? I didn't say nothing. Don't do that big.
It was something Big said. He said his Demon Slayer long like Dragon Ball, and then he said pause. I was like, wow. All right. So I started chuckling.
I had to catch myself for a second. What I said there. This movie did such of a great job at making you sympathize. And for what it's worth, the animation is just bar none. And I kept yelling out because I was there with Darnell as well, too. We were there with the rest of the Party Nerds fam. And there was no budget. There was literally no budget. UFO Table literally said, you will never see your kids for the next 3 years. And that's the quality that you get. To not see your children, your family, understanding what Christmas is like, going to Thanksgiving, having a bit of yams and stuff like that. Never. Instead, you get quality stuff such as Demon Slayer.
So is this the piece de resistance of what slave labor does for movies?
I will tell you like this. This topped any movie of 2025.
Wow.
I'm being super serious about this as well, too.
Serious,
as far as Thunderbolts, Captain America, Superman, Sinners, all of that. It was a 10 out of 10. And I watched it in English dub, which, again, I had to, you make do what make do. But for even the English dub to do what it did, it snapped on a different level. Even Channing Tatum voiced one of the characters.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Channing Tatum voiced one of the characters.
Who did he voice?
He voiced, it was Rengu or something like that. It was
basically
him? Yeah. And he did a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job. I was actually really surprised, to be honest with you. But such depth that you get in just, again, this animation. You're not supposed to care so much about cartoons, right? You wouldn't think so. But
you are.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
Animation has way more heart than live action movies.
And it's legit topped everything. There's nothing that's going to top this. And I am planning on seeing it again. I just don't. I got to check for the timing and stuff like that because I want to see it in Japanese. I have to see it in Japanase and get the subtitle effect. But it was about 2.5 hours long. But
2 hours and 12 minutes.
Well worth every minute.
Yeah,
every minute. So if you haven't seen it, again, I tried to not spoil it too much, but scene from scene, this movie was phenomenal.
Okay. I'll give you a bunch of context. Of course, I talked about the fact that Demon Slayer made $70 million. 70. And so to bring that up, anime doesn't really do that many feature presentations as far as like for movies, right? He said, y'all noticed how Ralphie threw some yeah, he slid that bitch in there so fucking discreet. But I noticed, and I was like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna just let him cook because he talking about. All right, so obviously, Demon Slayer is now the biggest anime opening week ever, right? Second to only Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back.
No.
$31 million, which means it doubled exactly what Pokemon did. And no, I think Pokemon came out, 2010? 2011?
No. Was it? Way back. This was like 2002.
The Mewtwo Strikes Back? That was what
Mewtwo Strikes Back was way back.
So this is the thing. All right, so Demon Slayer has had a little bit of a trilogy with these features.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That was 2019. My bad.
Wow, damn, I'm tripping. Okay, so Demon Slayer to the Hashira training was 2021. Demon Slayer Mugen Train was 2024. and now we have Infinity Castle this year. So from with a little year in between, he said, don't forget it's rated R. That as well, a $70 million opening domestic weekend and rated R, and it hasn't been released in Japan, which is crazy, which means it's going to make buku dollars.
I thought it was released already in Japan.
Was it? Did it
Yeah,
release?
it released
It
there
came out?
first.
Okay,
We
so
got it late.
we got it late. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. The mixtape came out first, and then we got the full album.
Yeah.
So this, of course, if anybody remembers, prior to 2020 was the acquisition of Funimation and Crunchyroll coming together as one thing. Back before this, Funimation used to be the distributor for Demon Slayer. And then, of course, with this acquisition coming in, it's now based under Sony Crunchyroll, right? This is now one of the biggest Sony releases in a domestic first week in like a couple years. It beat Sony's release of Bad Boys Ride or Die. Ride or Die was $56.8 million. Demon Slayer did 70. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Biggs. I was thinking about the 1998 movie, but this is Mewtwo Strikes Back. So this is the second one. So the thing is, like, anime doesn't do a lot of feature presentations. Obviously, Demon Slayer is doing something that's trying to be like a pioneer, trying to like break the mold and be like, hey, if we do a long-standing series that everybody enjoys, just like Pokemon did, we can do a few feature presentations, 2-hour movies with a lot of animation in it. Same thing happened, if you remember, because we talk about it all the time. We talk about Transformers, the movie. Transformers, Hasbro is a Japanese product. G.I. Joe, the movie. G.I. Joe, Hasbro, Japanese product. They ended up doing movies. When they do these feature presentations, they always come up strong. It doesn't cost a lot of money to do them because it's not like CGI that you have to put with live action people. You don't have to attach people to cables. You don't have to do any motion cap work or anything like that. It's strictly animation. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that, you know, the Miles Morales Into the Spider-Verse movies did as much as they did off the backs of a lot of animators. And obviously they decided to listen to them and be like, hey, we're going to give you the time that you need because America doesn't work like Japan. Because literally after Mugen Train, they started whipping up on some animators. They beat their ass and it was like, this movie come out in September next year. Next year.
I don't know. I'm not recording.
They was burning feet. They were burning feet. Okay. And they said this movie is going to come out next year, whether you guys like it or not. FaceTime your families right now and say goodbye.
That's literally what happened.
So
that's literally what happened.
The Japanese do not work like us. Okay. You know, we over here giving everybody maternity and paternity leave and everything like that, and is practicing safe labor laws and whatnot. No. It don't work like that.
And this is how you have the downfall of whatever the case may be, because ain't nobody gonna wait for that. So now you done lost your hype train. Look, now we don't care.
Do you remember the story? He said, dang facts, that impersonation was worse than I Want to Be a Ninja Lady. That's fucked up. I don't. First of all, I don't know. But I accepted my Japanese accent is horrible. Although I did live there for 8 months because I was stationed in Kadena.
Hadouken!
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying domo. Tadaiba. You didn't hear none of that, but that was actually a little better.
That was actually you could have been a character. You could have been a character.
But the big thing is the fact that, you know, Apple products getting made in Japan or China. You know, they'll put nets outside the windows in case like the unsafe workplace leads to people trying to commit suicide. So when they do jump out of a window, they just get caught in a net and then thrown back in the building. So it's kind of like, it's like, kill yourself. Get the fuck back in here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You got a whole another year and a half to fulfill.
Yeah. They're like, come on, this movie. I told you this movie comes out in September. When we're not dying today, get in here, get on your computer, and start making some shit. Draw up Doma the way that I want. Because was it ever put on here? He said Doma is the new goon to hate. Is that true, Ralphie?
He is, but it's just and there's another one. There's another freaky demon that's out there. I don't know if you
Why
remember.
why you say it like that? A freaky demon.
Let's just say this: there's another demon that's out there just eating women and basically just
Pause.
he eating women,
Pause.
and he's basically molding with them. Okay, and he's fucking sick. Like
I know who you're talking about, and I'm like, okay, there's a better way to describe this guy. Okay,
there's nothing else to sit there and say. This man catches pure joy off of death, and I've never watched and witnessed it on such a big screen where I've never seen hate. It's so pure. Like my boy is pure evil, and he's just out there letting women, just sucking women up, women. He's embracing all of it and thinks and then he was only fighting people with fans. That's another thing. He was only fighting people with fans.
Just say his name. Damn.
I forget his name. I can't say it. I forget his name. God. That's the thing. I forget his name. But he had the colorful eyes, though. His eyes was colorful. And that brother was dangerous. I can tell you that.
Oh my God. So anyway. But this leads into like the question of the day. Like, why isn't more anime doing what Demon Slayer does?
But that's the thing. I don't necessarily think that they're not, but you do need a back-end, kind of what you were just stating earlier, right? So Demon Slayer, again, if I haven't read the manga myself, I've just been a part of just, again, when the animation started being there and it was just on the come up, just like how Attack on Titans, same thing. It needs to have that back end, right? So with Demon Slayer, that one kind of introduced such of an animation style that was just like, this is what you deserve, is what I kind of got from it. Is like, this is the animation you deserve,
especially out of a feature, because they're so used to just those half-hour 20-minute episodes.
But even in those half-hour 20-minute episodes, you were getting somewhat of that quality right there. For the movie, and especially like this one, this is where I keep yelling out, there was no budget. Whatever studio said, here's a black card, do what you need to do, and they went ham. And but in these episodes, and these, what you would see, you were getting some of that in the episodes. So there, again, as I said, there was a back end, there's a following. You're watching these episodes, you're understanding the characters, but you're getting the animation that's just beautiful on your phone. And you're sitting here, you're just thinking to yourself, yo, episode after episode is just getting better. The animation is just getting even more crisp. And there's no, like, normally when you're watching the anime, you would see like a decrease in quality to give you more fluidity in the motion, right? So you would see, like, in Naruto is like a great example, right? When it was him fighting pain, animation looked like it just kind of dummied down to like 480p, but the flow of it was crazy. But when Demon Slayer came, you kept getting the quality, which was like, let's just say 720, but the animation just moved up and it just kept going into being better and better. And you're watching this, you're like, holy shit, what am I blessed with? But that's the back end that it needs. You have this back end where it's like, this is just going to keep getting better and better and better.
Okay,
so here we are.
So for as far as like American distribution,
yes,
because I think that's yes. So it was Doma.
Oh, it was Doma.
It was Doma.
Yeah, he crazy. He pure evil.
So the biggest thing, okay, so Demon Slayer comes over to American distributors and does a feature here. Does big numbers. One Piece as a series draws up an incredible fan base to the point where Netflix is like, hey, we want to do a live action series the same way, same context, same storyline as you did with the cartoons, with the animation. We want to do that here in live action. Just continue the whole thing over and over again. So the big thing that I'm seeing is like instead of just basically being a byproduct of what your series was and turning it into a feature. No, Demon Slayer's done this 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
3 times. So Naruto has never done it. Bleach never did it. Dragon Ball tried, failed.
They failed with the live action, but they didn't.
But when they did the animations,
there you go.
Flames. The Brawly saga,
Woo!
absolutely phenomenal.
Woo!
Yeah, so ever said I believe the anime community can help revive cinema. Yes, they can.
Definitely can.
That's the reason for the question. Absolutely. There should be more anime in theaters.
But this is where this is again where it plays into the whole essence of backing, because yes, this can make sense.
Hmm?
For instance, if One Piece decided to drop a feature film, I truly believe that'll knock it out, because I've never seen so many diehard One Piece fans before, and especially with the traction that they have, it would be the smart thing to do financially. It would be the most smartest thing to do, because now that you see the level of what Demon Slayer is capable of doing, I wouldn't doubt seeing maybe another one, but as long as it has the back end. Because, for instance, you didn't know about this, but Solo Leveling had a movie. And that was, see what I'm saying? So Solo Leveling had it, but it wasn't as big, right? They're nominated, or if anything, being told that they are the best anime out this, whatever the case may be.
This year, yes.
This year. But they don't have enough backing to be like, oh, we can support a fully featured length film.
That's probably something that Jorge watched. Did you watch Solo Leveling?
You watch
Jorge?
Oh, y'all missing out.
Damn.
It's on my list. It's on my list.
Y'all are missing out.
It's a very destructive cockroaches.
Y'all, you're missing out. Missing out.
Well, the biggest thing is this. I feel as though, as well, Japan be gatekeeping like a mother.
Yeah.
Because I remember when the Brawly saga came out, when Dragon Ball Brawly came out, it was only in theaters for 2 weeks.
Yep.
2 weeks. And they snatched it and pulled it right back. They was like, cool, y'all. It's like, did y'all like
it? You're watching 10 years.
Yeah, it was like, y'all, did y'all like it? Cool. I'm taking it back. It's going back to Japan, y'all. See y'all later. So, like, with this, like, I think I remember when Mugen Train came out. That shit wasn't in theaters for long.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Like,
wait, so why don't we start making anime in the US?
Because you get people
because it'll be called a cartoon.
You either have that, or else you have people who basically do Invincible.
What's up, Andre?
You only get it every 2 years. And,
that's right. Again, we do paid holidays. We do
exactly. I said we do maternity, paternity leave, we do paid holidays. We don't work like Japan, bro. We can't make anime like these fools.
That's why we're never going to be successful. Until you understand.
We had Marvel movies for like every single year for a calendar year, like going into like year 6, and people was like, yo, y'all need to chill the fuck out. And then there was a writer strike, and then there was an actor strike.
Oh, there's no strikes in Japan. Oh, you get your hands
hell no. You go ahead and try a strike in Japan. They're gonna chop your motherfucking arm off.
But wasn't there a studio in the US? No, I'm sorry, there was a black-owned studio in Japan.
Yes.
They did do anime. Yes, okay.
It was. It was. Oh man. Why you doing this to me? And I know exactly the one you're talking about.
A foreign studio, and do you have to be validated by the Japanese government saying it's anime?
That's the thing. I think this dude literally got a citizenship in Japan.
So all the work he does is anime, like valid, right?
Yeah. So the guy's name was Arthur Isom, and he created Dart Sightjow. There was another animator that was with him, Henry Thurlow, and he started working on shows like One Piece and Attack on Titan. He started doing a bunch of commercials and everything like that. Like he's a black-owned anime studio, but he's based now. He left Houston. He's in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you obviously understand where the real work is at.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, bro, I am. In order for me to get on these guys' level, for one, the mangas that come out, them fucking things come out like comic books, like
every
week, like boom, boom, boom,
perfect
boom,
drawings too, perfect
drawings, fucking and thick. I mean, God,
Yeah.
I wish I could fucking pull up my Kaiju number 8 because I do have the manga.
Oh God,
I'm saying-
Kaiju number 8 is another one that's on the up and up.
And that's the thing. Kaiju number 8 ain't there yet, but it's on the up and up.
It's on the up and up.
It's on the up and up.
the up and up.
We're almost there. But the thing is, you know, like how mangas are basically being distributed in Japan, animes are almost they're pretty much at the same level. They work hand in hand. So look at everybody got these. The birds is coming out. Jesus Christ, what is happening?
You see it.
I saw
You
Bam,
see it.
I saw Bam with some
You
eagle shit.
see
Now
it.
I'm seeing all types of eagle shit come on here. Yeah, y'all killing me. Come on. I'm
The
about
bird gang.
to pull the gun.
Bird gang.
Pull the
Yeah,
guns
so
out.
they gatekeeping, but we don't gatekeep with our the American movies. That's
Absolutely not. Because this is a capitalist country. We
There
sell
he is.
everything to everybody.
There
Everybody.
he is. There he is.
We sell everything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And-
Whatever we make is for y'all want some? Here.
Sure.
Sure. IPs, Disney Japan? Sure.
And we let them do Marvel anime, right?
Absolutely. Marvel wanted the licensed products to do Wolverine and the X-Men in anime style.
And Iron Man too.
Sell the licensing rights. You got it, bro. No problem.
But
Blade?
when we want to see an anime,
Yeah.
we have to go move mountains, right?
Exactamundo. But the thing is, like with Japan, they only give us like 3 weeks to a month.
Yeah.
Is this all you're gonna get? We're gonna snatch this shit right back and pray you can get it next time.
But that's the thing, and that's probably what keeps the hype up about certain things as well too. Because let's say, for instance, let's use the example of Dragon Ball. When Dragon Ball Z did it, it basically gave those people who had the time to go see it exclusivity to see it in the theaters. Boom, you got to see it in the theaters. You got to see the wildness, the craziness of the animation. You're like, holy shit, this is crazy. And then boom, it's done. Wait your turn.
Yep.
But for those that at least got to see it, can talk about it, experience it, brag about it. Boom, this was, again, it was to see Vegito Blue, crazy. So I didn't have to wait till the DVD or seeing it digital. Fuck that. No, I got to see it in there. And then for those who didn't get to see it, shit, you're shitty out of luck. But in that same token, what did it do? It still presented the hype. It still presented like, yeah, Dragon Ball is the shit. And that's how I feel the same with a whole lot of other things. It's like Solo Leveling is still on the up and up. It gave you a movie to be like, yeah, this is what's up and coming. Bruh, Solo Leveling literally changed my whole perspective of what that animation is.
Yeah.
And in the same token, Kaiju number 8, if they were smart, should present the same thing. Because I think, they're 2 seasons in right now.
2 seasons.
2 seasons in.
Because the first volume of Kaiju number 8 came out, 2 years ago? The first season of Kaiju number 8 came out last year. The second manga volume came out this year. The second season for the anime, it's like ding, 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 like manga, anime, just like that. That's how
that is a fluid, that's synergy. That's what that is. That's synergy because it's given, and this is, I call anybody who reads the mangas and all that, y'all are the PhD of the whole thing of anime culture. Y'all reading mangas, y'all to me are the PhD holders. Y'all the doctorate holders. Me, I feel like I'm at I have a master's because I watch the subtitles. I'm watching it all in Japanese. So I'm waiting, but for all the people that read the manga and get to see it, and they're like, "Yo, y'all don't know what, bruh, it's see, that's damn. Excuse me, Doctor Facts, Doctor Facts. Excuse me."
Look. And I know Andre just put in here one of my top 5 hand-drawn mangas is Yu Yu Hakusho, where Yaisuke punched through Toguro. Yo, I'm telling you, this one's probably gonna be the next one because they look. One thing that America likes is big ass monsters. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Andre Berserk, probably one of the best mangas I've seen.
That obvious as well. And the thing is, they still haven't done that damn series justice. Keanu Reeves has basically took it over and Americanized it. It did like almost close to $2 million on Kickstarter. And we still don't see anything. I swear to God. And we were just talking about it. Solo Leveling had a movie.
It did.
It had a movie. And yet, Kaiju number 8 is on Crunchyroll.
Yep. Both seasons. Speaking
both
about it, they just
seasons.
dropped an episode not too long ago as well too.
So the thing is, like, it's like if they really wanted to, if Sony really wanted to, Berserk is a bit dark.
Yes.
It's actually very dark.
Dude, when the girl went simple at the end,
Yeah.
dude, I was like, whoa.
Yo, if Japan really wanted to, if they wanted to make some money with Sony, of course, is a Japanese business, and obviously our Miles Morales animations came from Sony. Yeah, they were based in America with a lot of animators there, but there was some Japanese animators that were working on that shit too. You know what I'm saying? But it's the cultural differences of doing anime features here as opposed to what they do. He said Sony needs to leave Spider-Man alone and focus on anime.
If they're smart, yeah. At this point, I
Just-
mean, granted,
no, just hand over Spider-Man to Marvel. I mean, even though I don't know.
nah, at this point, if anything, just hand it over and let them gatekeep it. Let Japan gatekeep it because it's the work ethic. For my understanding, they take this shit serious. When you're talking about even take like Godzilla, like they take their projects serious. There's a difference in quality when you're watching. Let's just say again, what's something that I can compare it to, because right now everything's shit. But I'm hoping maybe like Zombies Marvel. Let's say no, fuck that. Let's use What If.
Okay.
Let's use Marvel's What If. Okay.
Yeah.
What If presented a great idea. It had pretty nifty animations and different variations as well too, right? Gave you the anthology. Is it anthology you can call it?
It's pretty much an anthology. He said,
Boom.
damn, Andre, that's dark. He said that's why the declining birth rate in Japan is the work. That's why they have a declining birth rate, because the work culture is crazy.
But you have where you're putting all of this stuff out and you're trying to spew again a bit of popularity, but again then you stop. It's not like you or else you just give us kind of like, oh, here you go crazy about it, enjoy.
Yeah.
But where's the hypeness behind it? There's nothing, right? But then again, you can have Sakamoto days. I'm gonna use Sakamoto days.
Netflix.
Sakamoto days have no idea, nothing to know about it. But what do? They give you animation that brings you in, number one.
Top tier.
They give you proper writing as well too, so the writing makes you emotionally invested, and it's going someplace.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I'm not saying that America can't do it, but it's just a level of work ethic that you can tell, like, you genuinely care for this shit versus they're gonna like it, they're not gonna like it. Here you go.
Yeah, and see what he said. China's coming out with a few fire animes.
But China has what I think.
What about South Korea too? They have animes.
The K-pop.
Could you tell the difference?
K-pop Demon, whatever that's on Netflix.
That's just like
that thing is blowing it out the water for music, streaming, everything right
and they're
now.
not gatekeeping.
Not gatekeeping.
Not gatekeeping. That is for everyone.
I don't watch it.
I guess we have a good relationship with Korea.
Do we though?
After Hyundai?
I was about to say, do we?
Hyundai, Jesus Christ.
Do we though?
They took their shit. We out of here. Whoop.
Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I think at the end of the day, we're just like having after that Korean plant went El Foldo over in Georgia because that lady snitched on the whole plant. I don't think Korea fucking with us no more.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, because this takes one little Karen to steal a ball out of a person's hand.
Yeah, so like at the end of the day, I think what was it? This one guy that was like a reporter for Variety was talking about the fact that we didn't see this coming, as far as like that this anime feature was going to do this well. To do 70 million in the middle of September, where it's usually like not a big draw month. I think last year's big smash for September was Beetlejuice. Right? It was number one in the theaters for like 3 straight weeks, but it didn't do a lot of money. So for this to have, not that much off. And the thing is, I'm not even sure how long that this is going to be in theaters.
Let it be for 2 weeks. Let them get
then they're going to snatch it back. It was like, we made 100. 140 million. This is the thing. The dollar conversion is also a real thing too, because 140 million dollars. Say they double exactly what they do, and say they do 140 million dollars. They do another 70 mil, which they probably won't do. But if you do the dollar conversion for 140 million dollars versus the Japanese yen, like to yen, that is good God, that's a big number. Okay. 20 billion yen.
Yeah. Plus, they don't pay for holidays for their employees. Nothing.
They keep all that money, man. They're not giving that shit to no
They don't
worker.
put that vending machine and the.
That is
and the
horrible.
Maybe one person might get a nice chair.
Bro,
Maybe.
just 70 million is 10 billion yen.
Shout outs to the geek organization, the geek culture,
Yeah,
the anime heads. Shout outs to y'all. Y'all are the reason.
where those Nigerian Forex guys, because they ain't jump on this. I had no idea that the currency was going to go up. Yo, you should buy more yen. They look burnt feet.
See, I'm glad to know. I'm glad to know that y'all are on the same path that I have been.
Right. Well, no,
y'all are not seeing no children.
You used to say it all the time, but now I'm getting it. But the thing is, I get it with the episodes, because anime does come out very rapidly and almost at a consistent rate. But now when we're talking about features, it's a whole different ball game. Instead of making a 20-minute like episodic series, you're making a 2-hour feature, and you make this much money.
Well, the thing is this, and this also plays into the fact that this is supposed to die off. So this is where we're coming to the end portion of Demon Slayer altogether, right? So we're not getting the episodes like we used to get before.
Yeah, you're getting features.
You're just getting the features, and then that's it. Because for what it's worth, I guess the story, again, this is me. I haven't read the manga, so please, like I said, don't castrate me. But for the story and how in depth it is as it's coming towards the end, it makes just much more sense to just be like, here's the movies, enjoy it while you can, and then that's it. Because if you're gonna give me more episodes and episodes after this, then yeah, I'm gonna grow into that whole, all right, where are we kind of going with this? Even though I'm gonna love it, but it's where are we going with this? Versus, yeah, no, now you're giving me a proper send-off. This is a proper send-off.
Didn't go the Demon Slayer Daima route.
Please, God, no. Please, God, no. I don't need that. And from what I heard, JJK is about to do something in this similar route. Like, I don't need that.
But now that we talked about this, how much money are anime studios leaving on the table if they're not doing this consistently?
I wouldn't necessarily say they're leaving a lot, because they're already spending a lot of money doing these episodes. Like each of these episodes involve some type of budget. And depending on, again, the graphics, they can be pretty expensive. So
and they do a lot of quality control.
Exactly. So you're dealing with, a bigger engine, I personally feel, where it's like this just gave us room to kind of, like I said, explore that if you're at the coming age, but not let's see how this kind of does it, like how Marvel, let's give you phases of animation. Then you're gonna trying to kill the whole culture at that point.
That's another thing that I feel that anime does. When they know that they shit's about to be done, it's done. Like when it's finished, we're not doing any more of these.
That's perfect.
I'm moving on to the next thing. Like was it My Hero Academia had a movie?
Bro, they need to stop that one. You see, that's a perfect
one. So that's greed. Attack on Titan had a movie.
Well, did they really have a movie? It was kind of like it was Hulu. It was like Hulu.
It was a movie, and it was made for American audiences, and it was trash.
It took too long.
Yeah,
that was another thing. It took too long.
Yeah. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like, can they do it more? Like, give me more than one series per year.
I'd say this. Let's just again start small. I think if it's the smartest move right now would to capitalize on the One Piece. I'm not a One Piece fan myself. I don't really know anything, but for what it's worth, after having 1,000, what is it, over 1,000+ episodes,
1,000 episodes. That's just nuts.
give One Piece the due diligence of being on the big screen, because I personally feel that will do numbers just off the name itself. You don't need to do this Netflix One Piece, like, nope. Yeah, you don't need that. Yeah, it's cool and all, but just stick to the animation, put it on the big screen, watch the money flow.
Oh my God. It was Bam said it was the Kansas City Chiefs of anime movies, the My Hero Academia. And Andre Andre said Russell Wilson gave me hope for 4 quarters. He gave me hope too.
Listen, Russell Wilson played a phenomenal
450 yards.
That was the most entertaining game, maybe of the year so far. It's only been 2 weeks, but even I was screaming when he was throwing them touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
I was like, this guy's going throwing bombs.
I was like, first of all, y'all need to lose out, but you can afford a win or two
to get who? Arch Manning? No, I don't want him.
Well, I don't think you want to lose out for him, but yeah, y'all could afford a winner game or two. Like, that game should have been won. Dallas only had 25 seconds to get down the field, and they
so
did.
horrible.
So, but Russell Wilson is incredible, bro. Oh my goodness.
He said
he don't want to lose his job yet.
What was it? Bam said, "Yeah, I didn't watch my Eagles until they finished."
Yeah, he didn't want to lose his job yet, bro.
I forgot to also mention. I was at some other news. I forgot to put that out.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Just so, because again, I know Jorge is a big fan of AI. They're making an open AI film. So if you didn't think AI was about to take over, it most definitely is. It's here. It's on its way. It's a movie called Critters. And this movie is completely AI filled. I'm talking about from the script, from what you're seeing on the animated screens, everything. It's just all AI. They have a budget of $30 million that
that's all going to marketing, bro.
Wait, for a short?
Yep.
Actually the budget went to a supercomputer and the rest marketing.
Well, there you go. There you go. But there's that for sure.
There's no way in hell they gave $30 million to a short. A short is going to be 30 to 45 minutes tops.
With AI and ChatGPT.
Look, Everett's with me. That's not the Critters I grew up on. They would hit you with the little pin out they back. They rolled on your ass. They was little as fuck, but you could kick them and punt them little motherfuckers, man.
So, yep, there's that. Also got some other news for you gamer heads out there. GTA 6 had announced the reason why they basically delayed their game, and they are also celebrated
for the 14th time. Go ahead.
Hey, they're celebrated by the people who are operating Ghost of Yeti, or Yodi, excuse me. That is the basically Ghost of Tsushima sequel that's coming out, and due to the fact that they know that their game is going to legit shut down the earth, they decided to celebrate them and thank them for allowing at least this game to give a little bit of some leg room to run, just so that GTA 6 can literally press the NOS button and obliterate
a week of playing, and then
literally it's literally exactly what it's going to be.
That server's going to be a ghost town.
Everything is about to be basically shut down. And last but not least, this one is a bit of a blockbuster, you could say, but Paramount is eyeing up to buy Warner Brothers.
Oh,
in case you didn't realize this,
They just bought Paramount.
Well,
Skydance just bought Paramount. Now they want to buy Warner.
They stacking the super team, right, James?
Studio for studio now.
They got money now, right? So
no, they ain't got money. They got literally influence, man. You know who was behind the fucking the Skydance acquisition? Because normally an acquisition like a merger like that would have been blocked by the U.S. government, but the U.S. government let that shit fly.
So, are you brothers ready for y'all last man standings of the week?
Wait, I have a meme to show before you guys go in.
All right, do you think?
This is circulating all week. Let me know if this is a
oh my god, that keeps popping up on every feed that I have.
So
I refuse to even look at it.
Why? For what it's worth, can you really knock?
Look, for one, is 50 getting back in shape? because he looked like he got back in shape.
He back in shape. 50
He's back in shape. But I mean, okay, Balrog's haircut has always been atrocious, and the fact
system going.
that shit is a video game accurate haircut.
But why does 50 Cent look skinny as shit?
Well, the thing is again, he's getting into shape. So for what it's worth, you can't.
But his face looks old.
Yeah.
I mean, Bull Rock, again, you're a boxer. Your face is never meant to look cute.
I don't know, bro.
You ever heard of Pretty Boy Floyd?
All right, here you go. Here you go. But for what it's worth, I'll give the credit to 50 Cent. Like, he takes whatever role that he gets serious. Like,
You think he's gonna body the role? You think he's gonna nail it?
It's only gonna be for 15 minutes. If anything less, it's not.
With as many characters that are in this movie, he's literally gonna have probably like maybe 15 minutes of talking time.
Yeah.
Now I can tell y'all one thing though. 50 was a boxer though. Like
he was a Golden Glove champion.
So he does box for real.
Yeah. Yep. So there you go. So I mean, like I said, I think for his efforts are showing, and I'm cool with it. But it's gonna end up on Stars.
Oh,
I ain't trying to knock it. I'm just trying to let you know the truth.
If it's on Stars, you ain't trying to watch it.
I didn't got Stars. I don't got a Stars membership.
Asking 50 and Balrog have the same amount of ugly. God damn.
50 plus a dime.
And Bev said 50 Cent is 50 plus a dime years old. He said he lost that weight for that one role and bounced back.
He definitely did. You remember he lost hella weight and nobody even seen that movie.
Yo, he was eating nothing but fucking water ice.
Yeah. Like literally he was skin and bones, but then nobody seen that movie. But he bounced back and then next thing you know you see it. He outside again.
Ugh, that's crazy.
Yeah, dog. That shit just keep popping up on my
what I say wrong? What I say wrong?
You said nothing.
Nobody gets
nothing. Let's see what you get wrong this week though. All right,
let's do it.
You're up first. All right. We're gonna do animated, not just animation, or just not anime. Animated TV shows.
Okay.
Right? Animated TV shows. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. You got One Piece or Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball Z.
One Piece or Rick and Morty?
Wait, he chose Dragon Ball Z?
I said Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, you said my bad. I for whatever reason I thought you would have went with One Piece, but you went with
nope.
He assumed.
Yeah, my bad. I get ahead of myself sometimes. My bad.
It's okay.
Dragon Ball Z or Rick and Morty?
Dragon Ball Z.
All right. Dragon Ball Z or X-Men 97?
How much Dragon Ball Z is he watching his lifetime versus that one season?
Bruh. Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z or Family Guy?
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z or Teen Titans Go?
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z or Invincible?
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z or Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man?
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Hey. My mom is a saint.
Sorry. Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, you want to give yourself an aneurysm? Relax.
Yeah, you go.
Hey, listen, I get really invested in this.
Dog,
I wanted to showmanship.
Showmanship. You should.
Wow. Thanks, Haas. Thank you. Thank you for taking away the gas. Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. All right. Dragon Ball Z or The Simpsons?
Dragon Ball Z.
And lastly, Dragon Ball Z or My Hero Academia?
Dragon Ball Z.
There you go. Dragon Ball Z is the last man standing.
Yeah.
Survived 9 rounds.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
He almost lost it on Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
That part.
Man.
That
I thought he was going to lose you. Like, I thought he was going to pop a blood vessel.
Again, showmanship. I'm trying to build something here.
It's fine. I just don't hurt yourself in the process. That's all.
All
right, James, for you. 90s black sitcoms.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Because he knows I'm ready.
All the shows that Ralphie did not watch. Are you ready?
Absolutely. That's why I get these questions, Ralphie. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Living Single or A Different World?
A Different World.
A Different World or Wayne's Brothers?
Different World.
A Different World or the Jamie Foxx show?
Different world.
A Different World or the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or Malcolm and Eddie?
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince or Hanging with Mr. Cooper?
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
I like that with Mr. Cooper, but go
I
ahead.
know, bro. It's such a good show.
Such a good show.
Fresh Prince or Moesha?
Oh, still Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince or Martin?
Martin. Martin. It's Martin.
Then this should be easy. Martin or the Parenthood?
Oh, yeah. Martin.
Martin. Martin is the last man standing. But that's a
There
good
you
one.
go.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Absolutely. Now, if you threw Rock in there, I might have had to challenge you.
I can only put so many. Rock was a close. Rock and a few others.
And it's not.
I thought that's got to be the best theme song.
What was that? Take 6?
It might have been.
It might have been Take 6.
John Aries might be legit. Just want to put that out there.
Ralphie, you know who Take 6 is?
No, I don't.
Come
okay.
on, man. First of all, Ralphie's a little younger, and they know damn well Ralphie ain't listening to no Take 6.
Oh man, Take 6.
Yeah, man. Ralphie, you gotta look up the Take 6.
You ain't never heard.
You gotta look up Take 6. Joe Sample featuring Take 6. That's what you need. Look up Joe Sample featuring Take 6.
Where my old heads at? Wherever it at, man. Take 6. Take 6, Everett.
Do we have comments? They're reminiscent of the 70s right now.
We definitely got comments. So before we do, what was it? I just want to lay some news from my little insider in the streets.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That told me a little bit about Avengers Doomsday. Now, obviously, there's a couple synopses that are on some YouTube channels right now, but the film is wrapping this week. Okay.
Ooh.
The film's wrapping this week, and there's a couple reshoots that are planned for a later date. So they're wrapping a lot of the characters. They're pretty much done. So what we're hearing is that it's going to be Doom has a vendetta against the multiverse. Whatever that means, you can theorize that however you want it. So this part isn't too surprising, but a big chunk of the plot involves the X-Men universe being cursed to destroy other universes. The MCU's Earth 616 is included. So that's the news.
They're being cursed?
They're like basically, all right, you remember in the What If episodes, there's always an incursion point, something that you just can't fucking stop.
Yeah.
So when you use the word cursed, I'm thinking of it in that context. They're like, whatever happens, the X-Men's universe takes out all the shit all the time. Which is natural anyway, because the X-Men run shit. I don't know if anybody knows, but the Avengers, 10 times out of 10, the X-Men take on the Avengers, the X-Men whoop ass.
Yeah.
Hands down. But yeah, obviously, we put some questions on the board. Jorge, I see you back there. Okay. Should there be more anime in theaters? That we put up there on social media for everybody. So we put it on for all our socials just to see anybody gauging this question out there. Obviously, we talked about this a lot today. So wanted to see what everybody else thought. Hit it. Oh, damn. There's your 8 comments right there. Yes. In a word, thumbs up. Quote my husband. Fuck yes. Andre, I've always said this 100%. There needs to be more anime in theaters and movie theaters, especially since the movie industry has been delivering us nothing but a pack of ass. Yes. Why not? Yes. Imagine if a movie like Ghost in the Shell or Akira premiered in theaters. I like that one, Everett. And Hunter x Hunter. That's the thing. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be the feature movie. Like, if they wanted to show a marathon of some episodes, maybe of like the first season of Kaiju number 8, you wanted to show that in theaters, I guarantee you there'd be a fucking line. Matinee, baby.
Yeah.
3 p.m.
11 a.m.
3 p.m. to 11 a.m.
Who got the time like that though? That's the thing. Who got the time? Like
Not
that?
you weird ass kids. Y'all ain't never got time for nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who got the time for that? Like, no. Like, I can watch it in my own leisure at home or on the go. Like, I'm not about to sit in the movie theater from 3 to 11.
Spending money in concession, making them
Word.
boatload of money.
Heck no.
Bro.
No.
What about a double feature? Both movies are 2 hours apiece, because that's happened before.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the movie theater for 4.5 hours.
Like I said, again, you would have to make sure that I'm prepared for the day, and I have to know about this.
Bro, this is something that they used to do, man. You could watch 2 movies back to back.
That's
No,
keyword. You
listen,
said used. That's what it used to do. Now, being outside ain't really being outside nowadays. Bro, I went to this premiere and the cops were outside because somebody couldn't do without bringing a katana. Or apparently, quote unquote, a katana.
He brought a katana to the Demon Slayer joint.
Right, ain't nothing. It's a bunch of people. We walk outside, the boys is out there with the whole camera. I'm like, what is happening right now? All movie long, they've been saying, whoever brought the sword in, can you please bring it back out? So yeah, with you saying a 2.5 hour, 4 hour, no, because clearly there's that one person who messed it up.
No, there's no, man, bro. There's fans. When Batman Returns came out, the second Batman, there was a double feature of the first one and that one at the same time.
Listen, man. One of
Saying,
the best movie theaters experiences. One of the best theater experiences I ever had was, I want to say, what was the year? 2004?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the summer 2004. And I went to go see Anchorman and Dodgeball back to back. Funnest time. In between that, I seen part of White Chicks because I had to wait for
all same year,
same day. Yeah, fuck the same year, same day. So we seen Anchorman, hilarious. We had to wait for Dodgeball to come on, so I had to watch a little bit of the White Chicks. Then got out of White Chicks, went to go watch Dodgeball. Funnest time I had in my life.
See, Ralphie,
so basically, long story
I was there for like 6-7 hours.
Just on camera, just talk about you stealing money because you went to go see one movie and jumped to the other while you were waiting, and you didn't pay.
I seen 3 movies. You
didn't pay.
I paid for the first one. Wait. I may not even paid that day. Because Poppy, I'm pretty sure, see, around the way, we got Poppy, man. Poppy always hooked me up. All right? Poppy always hooked me up. I didn't have to pay.
This is exactly
oh, man, Poppy hooked you up, too?
Yeah, he hooked me up. He hooked me up that day. He hooked me up so many times, bro.
I'm just trying to make sure he said
so
what he
you're
said.
right. I might not have paid that
Might not have paid. But, yo, Lord of the Rings are 3-hour movies. Did you watch Lord of the Rings in theaters?
No.
So wait, you can't watch a movie you can't watch a long movie or something?
I'm not saying that I can't watch a long movie. At no point did I say.
What's the longest movie you watched?
It was Star Wars. It was Revenge of the Sith or whatever the case may be.
Nah, that was how long?
That wasn't no damn 3 hours.
It was whatever.
Endgame. Endgame.
Yeah, and Endgame. And I watched that. That's fine. All I'm saying is you just mentioned that we should watch, from 3 to 11, the whole, season's worth. So let's just say Kaiju number 8. At no point am I going to be like, yeah, let's go ahead and do something like that. No, fuck no. Like, again, going outside is not the same as going outside. Apparently, somebody pissed in the theater. Out there. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Do you understand the level of where we are at in life? Again, you want to go back to a time where this was fun. I used to go and watch. People are pissing out no in the movie theater.
What theater are you going to, yo?
This is what's in the news. I'm just trying to make
in the news. Are you reading the news and it's getting you sketched from going to see a movie?
I'm just saying, I don't think what you had experienced back then applies itself into now. Today's time period is a weirder time period than it was back then. That's all I'm saying.
Look. Now you got everybody on your case, Ralphie. They said Ralphie the Fed Andre said, no, Everett said, Andre, you hear him dry snitching too? He said, yes, sir. He said, Ralphie would never have survived the movie theater in Brooklyn. And Ralphie, in the words of Achilles, that's why I know I will never remember your name. That is why no one will remember your name.
They gonna remember my name for something. I'm gonna be like, I told y'all.
He said they pissing in the theaters, y'all. They pissing in the theaters. I'm not going to no damn movie. All right. So that's all we got, man. fucking Ralphie killing me today. They pissing in the theaters. He said niggas got katanas. They pissing in the theaters, yo. They got katanas. So yo, I can't, man. It's like, yo, we can't take you nowhere. Okay. All right, for everybody out there, we will see you guys next week. This motherfucker got me crying and shit. Fucking, they pissed it in the movie theaters.
Like they got blades and there's piss everywhere. I'm not going.
Party nerds.